Hello, everybody, and I'd like to welcome you all once again to the old schoolhouse here in the hamlet of Butterstone in Perthshire in Scotland for another one of our wee Saturday night half hours. And last week I was in Lewis and we came back down. We're back in Butterstone tonight. Could you please welcome to the stage the wonderful Tatty Faces, who have been doing a wonderful job of looking after my vegetables while I was away. I have to tell you that somehow between Lewis and here, Jenny and I have managed to contract a kind of chest cold, and it's not the dreaded lurgy because we've been tested for it. It's just some weird chest cold. So I'm going to need more than ever help from the global choir tonight, and I don't know how I'm going to manage to sing, but I'll have a go at it, and if I start, I'll just have to see what happens, and I didn't want to cancel the night, so we'll just have a go at it and see what happens. And I thought I'd start off with this wee song, and I just pulled these songs out of the hat, so Oh, restless fool, can't you wait a minute longer? Oh, restless fool, can't you wait until you're stronger? For there's things that you don't know. You're harvesting the field, and there's things that you don't know. Without a little time, they may never be revealed. Oh, restless fool, don't leave them all behind you. Oh, restless fool, you'll disappear, they'll never find you. For there's things that you don't know of how the lady likes to dance, and there's things that you don't know, and without a little help you may never find the chance. Restless fool, you don't hear a word I'm saying. Oh, restless fool, you can leave, but I am staying. For there's things that you don't know about this wild and lucid dream. And there's things that you don't know, and it's certain sure that nothing is the way it seems. Oh, restless fool, restless fool. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, Restless Fool, and I actually wrote it about a friend and his relationship many years ago. And anyway, I'm going to show you something now. Before I do the next song, I'm going to show you something because my dad was a gardener all his life, and he worked on a big estate like Downton Abbey. Like I've explained this before. And when I was young, I had no interest in growing things. I was, and there's something happened to me as I've gotten older, and that I've started to enjoy trying to grow things. And I get very excited about simple little things, and I have a lot of disasters. And I just wished my father passed away about 10 years ago, but I wish he was still around. He'd have a good laugh at watching me out in my greenhouse trying to grow stuff. I wish he was there. I could ask him a lot of questions. But I'm going to show you. The guitar. I'm going to show you the first vegetables from my... Now, people grow these things all the time, and it's not a big deal, but for me, it's a big deal. And these are my first courgettes from the greenhouse. Look at that. I don't know if Jenny can get that on the camera. And I'm really excited, and that's kind of bizarre, but I find it quite magical, quite a magical process. And... So I'm going to do this wee song, which is kind of, it also came out of, well, that song was requested, I've got my wee requests here. That was requested for Duncan Fredrickson from Dayton in Ohio. Dayton, that's a nice place. I've been there. I've done gigs actually in Dayton. This next song was requested by Frank Gerard in Rotterdam. Rotterdam is another amazing place I've spent a bit of time in as well. This is a kind of strange... This was a strange life's warning song. And you can sing the chorus, but maybe you can get the chorus. This is a bit more complicated. I'm going to do a couple of songs with choruses that you can join in with. And my voice is holding out, so that's not too bad. I was a bit stressed out about what was going to happen when I started to try and sing. But just in case, I'm going to have a wee mouthful of Nigel's port here. Get pulled out of the hat, so it's this is kind of random choice of song. From up here, she said, there is no compromise. Seen them laughing, and they're in up to their eyes, and all their clever words are whistling in the wind, whistling in the wind. From up here, she said, you get the widest view. Someone's watching, no matter what you do. And if you hesitate, they'll steal away your time. They'll steal away your time. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. Yours is mine, he said, and mine belongs to me. That's just the way it is, you know you cannot see. You're lost, and it's each one for his own. Each one for his own. She said, I'm strong, I'll know I'll make the climb. And many others are coming up behind. And soon the child will make the clearer day. Make the clearer day. You must not look down. You must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. You must not look down. You must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You From up here, she said, you get there is no. From up here, she said, there is no compromise. I've seen them laughing, and they're in up to their eyes. All their clever words are whistling in the wind, whistling in the wind. From up here, she says, you get the widest view, but someone's watching no matter what you do. And if you hesitate, they'll steal away your time, steal away your time. Sing this with me. You must not look down, you must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down, you must not look down, you must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down. We'll do that one more time. You must not look down, you must not look down. Watch them fall and you're sure to follow. You must not look down, you must not look down, you must not look down. Their hands are full and their hearts are hollow. You must not look down, you must not look down, you must not look down. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, Not Look Down. This is my kind of my life's warning song. You must not never look down. Just keep going wherever you're going. And this is I'm going to do this wee song now. I'm going to just change the guitar here. This is so many Scottish people were forcefully emigrated to the New Worlds, like America and Canada and Australia and stuff like that. And when you go back to the kind of 1850s, hundreds and that, you know, the people were kind of conned a wee bit. You know, they were kind of they arrived in the New Worlds and then they were presented with a shovel. You know, so I wrote this song, which is kind of vaguely about that. You know, my songs are never specifically about things, but they just kind of have an essence to them. And so this has got a chorus. So this is a chance for the next two songs I've got choruses, and this is global. I'm feeling my chest getting a wee bit raspy here. So what you sing is you sing. The shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of this survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail on the trail of the survivor. This is an old song from an old recording of mine. So and the shy ones bleed while the sure ones. We can do it like being at school, actually, because it's quite a complicated song. You sing, and the shy ones bleed, while the sure ones fail, on the trail of the survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail, on the trail of the survivor. And we'll have a wee go at this and see what Oh, they tell their tales to the wide young eyes of the fertile plains and the cloudless skies, but honesty must take the strain, where lies move fast like a roaring train, and the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. I'll do that again. And the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail on the trail of the survivor. That's what you sing, we'll try it again. And the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail on the trail of the survivor. And they make their move round the virgin light, leave their filthy stains on the clear and bright. But hope can never be restrained, where freedom's hand has been nailed and chained. And the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail on the trail of the survivor. Singing the whistle part. And sleep will come, it comes to us all, and some will fade and some will fall, and the distance never fade at all. And Athel's children, we rise and fall, and the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. And the trade winds blow through a burning sail on the trail of the survivor. This is where you sing it on your own. We need to get some global choir vibe here in the old schoolhouse. Here we go. And the shy ones bleed, the sure ones That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm getting the vibe here in the old schoolhouse. Aren't we, Mr. Typeface? Yeah, we are. Aren't we, Duncan? Yes, we are. We're going to do it again. My voice is disappearing. We're going. And the shy ones one more time. And the shy ones bleed while the sure ones fail on the trail of the survivor. on the trail of the survivor, on the trail of the survivor, on the trail of the survivor. Thank you very much, and that's an old song of mine called The Trail of the Survivor, and fantastic. It was a bit of a complicated chorus for you guys, but I'm getting to trust you guys now that you can actually pick up something a wee bit easier than just the simple one-line choruses, and that was sounding good. And I'm just going to change guitars here to do this last song, and I thought I would do something different tonight, just for a change, And that song was requested by Haley Morris from Adelaide in Australia. Isn't that lovely? But before I do this song's got a chorus, and you'll know this song. But before I do this, we got a wee message earlier on, which is really fascinating. You know, for the last sort of year, we've had, last couple of years, we've had someone who's joined us from Kyiv in Ukraine, and it was fascinating, and we've always been sort of worried about her and wondering how she was, and we got a wee message tonight that she's now. It's Maria, her name is, and she's in. But she's watching tonight with Karen and Karsten, who are also kind of been watching. I think they've watched every show since I started doing them from the old school here. And she's in Germany, northern Germany, with them, and so that's nice. So I hope that they manage to kind of meet up from these wee broadcasts, which would be quite fascinating. Anyway, but nice to know that everybody's safe. And I'm going to do this wee song, which I love songs, and I love the kind of this song is an amazing song, and I've done this song for years. I used to do it with when I was 16 with my partner. That we used to play for the ski clubs in Blairgowrie and do all these little shows, and sadly he's no longer with us. But anyway, it's a song I've known from that years, and but it's been recorded by thousands of artists. It's probably best known from Pete Seeger singing of it, but Bob Dylan recorded it. And it's actually originally a very old, the essence of the song comes from a very old Scottish folk song. I believe it was called Wally Wally. But the essence of the song's there. But if you look at how it's changed over the years, and I think it's in the 1720s, this song, that's when it sort of was being written. It's a song about how love fades away as it gets older. And but that's the essence of the story, and but you can watch how the words have changed. Different people have sung it and used it differently, and that, and so I thought it'd be quite nice to try and do something like that tonight. And it's a song that you'll all know. Anyway, so it would help me with my chest here, and I've got the wrong guitar. That's because I'm talking too much. Take me 2 seconds. So I have all the guitars in different tunings, and it's quite a task remembering which ones are which. I've got so this is in C tuning, and this guitar for the guitar players watching, and just want to change that to there. And I think you should do. So I'm not even going to bother to teach. So we'll use one of the verses, which is usually sung as a verse, but we'll use it as a chorus. And the song's called "The Water Is Wide." So I'm not going to sing the Wally Wally Scottish version of it. This is the version that everybody knows. And I'm struggling here a wee bit. Okay, so we'll try it. See how we go on. So please join in with this. Oh, the water is wide, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. That's the one that we'll use for the chorus, okay? Try it. There is a ship, it sails the sea. It's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as this love I'm in. I know not if I sink or swim. Oh, the water is white, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I leaned my back against an oak, thinking that he was a trusty tree. But first it bent, and then it broke, just like my own false love to me. Oh, the water is wide, sing it with me, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. Oh, love is gentle, and love is kind, as a jewel when first it's new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew. The water is wide, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. This is where you sing that verse on your own. Are you all ready? Such a beautiful song. Oh, the water is wide. that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I've got a wee tear in my eye because I'm just imagining this global choir singing this wee song, this wee old song, this song from the 1720s. So we'll do it again. You know. Oh, the water is one more time. Oh, the water is white, I can cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I. Well done. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And the beautiful accompaniment by the tatty faces there. And just had a wee tear in my eye. And that brings us to the end of our wee Saturday night concert from the old schoolhouse here. I've just got a couple of more things to say. Just to remind you that tickets are now on sale for next week's show, which will be a ticketed show, which is an hour special. I think we're calling it the Midsummer Summer Special. So I'm going to try and get out during the week this week, and try and get we get a couple of wee videos made for all the folk that want to watch it. And the great thing about the ticket thing is it kind of subsidizes all the free shows, you know. So if you go and buy a ticket, and you're kind of helping the whole kind of thing to kind of stay kind of afloat. And thank you for joining us, and thanks to Jenny. I hope that the chesty thing didn't affect it too much. I'm going to go away and have a big stiff glass of whiskey now, and have a little hot toddy or something, and see if it can improve this. But just nothing left to say. But I hope you're all looking after each other. I hope you're looking after each other. Taking care of each other. I mean, these are strange times that we're living in, and but you know, as long as we're all looking after each other, then that's the best we can all do, and smiling like a tatty face. And I'm just going to say once again, my wishes to Maria from Kiev and for Karen and Carson. I hope they got the show, and that's a lovely story. And I'll see you all next weekend. And Eicheva, and take care of yourselves.